Welcome back to Dolly Vision. Today we got a great video for you. But of course guys, I'm going to need you to leave your DNA on that like button just in case you go missing. Dolly's going to track you down like a bloodhound. We just hit 69,000 subscribers. So we're on the way to 70K, and I can't do it without the help of each and every one of you. So please sub up the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and of course feel free to share us on any social media platform you choose. Now let's get into this video. There's been a lot of mudslinging going on in the last few days in the Jack and Lilly Sullivan case. Daniel has came out and spoken, and he came into my chat room, but he's been talking a lot to the media the last few days, and he seems to think these children are alive and that Malaya may have hid them. Now there's some bombshell new allegations that have been coming out the last few days on a few different channels, and some of Malaya's family or alleged family has been speaking. A man by the name of Durwood O'Grady, which would be a second cousin to Malaya, says that he believes that Malaya that day took Jack and Lilly to the end of the road and someone picked them up. He says he's about 98% sure that this happened, and he believes he knows who was driving the vehicle that picked up Jack and Lilly. He believes he knows the people that have Jack and Lilly, and he has been online campaigning for these people to release Jack and Lilly in a safe place and not to do anything crazy. Now, over the last few days, we heard that Malaya has grabbed Meadow and ran, and then last night O'Grady made another bombshell statement that the CPS has taken Meadow from Malaya. Now, Malaya started off with 3 kids, and it seems like now, if O'Grady is right, she is down to 0 kids. Now, this mother has told some inconsistent statements, and I believe has completely lied to the public. She's come out, and her mother saying that Malaya was told not to give interviews to the media, which is absolutely not true according to the RCMP. The RCMP said watch what information she puts out into the media, but they never told her that she couldn't do any media. So that statement there is just a complete lie. Why is this mother lying? When there are missing kids, they should be 100% telling the straight truth the whole time. There should be no lies. Any normal mother would be out here screaming from the rooftops for her children, but we're not seeing Malaya do this. Malaya has basically went into hiding and has shut down and lawyered up. Now, is that something that an innocent parent does that's missing a child? It seems absolutely insane to me. But let me give my warnings real fast. Dolly Vision's for entertainment purposes only. We talk news, rumors, gossip, speculation, theories, so don't take nothing here as fact. It's just our opinion, completely satire. Everyone is innocent to proven guilty in a court of law, and that even means Malaya, Daniel, and the family surrounding Jack and Lilly. Now, a lot of people say that Daniel's coming out pushing the blame onto Malaya so it takes some of the heat off of him. Now, the internet has been going hard at Daniel about some of his statements and his behavior and how he's been talking about Malaya in the last few days. Now, he did stop into my chat room and said a lot of things about, Malaya was awake when he got up. Well, she had laid back down into the bed, and he woke up when she laid down, and he didn't hear the kids, and he immediately went and checked on the kids. Now, these statements are a little bit different than he originally told in the very beginning of this case. Now, I think it's a situation, and this is just my opinion, where Daniel thinks Malaya did something, but at the same time, he don't want to throw Malaya under the bus completely because he's still in love with this woman, and this woman is the mother of his child, which is completely understandable. But here's the thing. In missing kid cases, every minute matters. Okay? We don't know where these kids are. We don't know what condition these kids are in. We need 100% the truth. And another thing that I found strange in this whole thing is Malaya, when she left, she wanted the children's birth certificates, right? Why would she want the children's birth certificate? Why would she need their forms of identity and who they are, but yet she's not going out searching for the kids, looking for the kids? Is this a mother that already knows where the children are? A lot of people are saying she's hid the kids. Durwood O'Grady is saying she hid the kids. And Daniel himself told me he believes these kids are alive and they have been placed somewhere. The $1 million question is, where are these children? Now, the RCMP has issued a $150,000 reward for these missing children. They are asking for the help of the public in figuring out what happened to Jack and Lily. Is $150,000 going to be enough to make someone come forward in this case, to make someone talk, to bring justice for these kids? Now, Daniel also made some other bombshell claims that when Malaya was getting her stuff, that she took 2 of his sweaters. I asked him, I said, is it the hoodie type sweaters? And he said no, that they were regular sweaters. Now, he's scared that if Jack and Lily are found somewhere, that these sweaters will be planted with Jack and Lily, so it looks like that he put Jack and Lily wherever they are found, which is pretty mind-blowing and kind of scares me a little bit that there could be a crime scene. But I'm praying, like they're saying, that Jack and Lily is alive. Daniel himself says he believes that Jack and Lily are alive. Durwood O'Grady believes that Jack and Lily are alive. He also said that Malaya took 2 teddy bears. Now, these teddy bears didn't belong to Meadow. They belonged to Jack and Lily. He also told me that Meadow is Malaya's diamond. That is exactly what he said. If they take Meadow from Malaya, she is liable to hurt herself or do something bad to herself, which is a really scary situation. Now, we went from a mother having 3 kids to none, and I don't want to see anybody hurt themselves, that is for sure. But what I do want to see is this figured out. Jack and Lily returned safely until we can figure out what's going on and figure out where these children belong. Now, we're going to stay on this case to the very end. We're not going to give up on Jack and Lily. We are here until they have answers. Now, guys, in the comment box, I want you to tell me, what do you think about the claims that Daniel and Durwood O'Grady are making, that these kids are alive? Also, what do you think about the shocking information that Daniel said about Malaya taking 2 of his sweaters and he's worried about them being planted as evidence? And also taking identification for the kids and a couple of their stuffed animals. Drop a comment in the comment box down below. Thank you for everybody that has been subbing up the channel. And of course, if you haven't yet, sub up, ring that bell, help us hit 70,000. And of course, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay beautiful. Dolly loves you. Peace.